Latest on the declining Cyclone Luban, at this time down to 50 mile per hour winds, 993 millibars, 14.8 degrees north, 57.1 degrees east as of 7 p.m. Gulf Standard Time this October 12th. The storm has weakened and degraded in the last few hours, but could still provide a significant rain risk to the coast of Oman and Yemen. A stage 3 on the CDPS could still cause significant damage. The storm has also moved very little in the last day and a half, only about 69 miles in that time. 219 to go to Hasik, 255 to Hadibo, 249 to Salalah, 341 to Al Gaida in eastern Yemen, and the storm is likely still to make landfall somewhere over there. And what is happening in recent runs is that the trend is still edging further west, so it could be the case that the storm could miss Oman completely, depending on what happens in the next few days. Still uncertain at this time. So here's the latest GFS model run, and you can see what happens now. A bit of a west-southwesterly deviation, continuing on towards the west through the week, could still redevelop and then making landfall in Yemen, quite some distance in the end away from the Oman border, and then moving inland towards the north and over the Arabian Desert, obviously dying off there in the early to middle part of next week. So an interesting change of events that has occurred in those last few runs, and that is just one model run, but the GFS has always been trending the furthest north, so it's really curious to see this on the forecast now. Sea surface temperatures 27 or 28 degrees. If the storm does get a move on and move further west, the sea surface temperatures will be warmer, so there could be chance for reintensification, and this would mean you can see the green areas now staying off Oman and only affecting Yemen instead, and a very sparsely populated area at that, moving inland, losing tropical storm strength pretty quickly, and then completely dissipating by the early part of the coming week. Nonetheless, the storm could still deliver significant amounts of rainfall, possibly up to 400 millimeters in some places, and this is the chance for tropical storm force winds as it stands now. Salalah down to 15%, Al Gaida at 50%, Al Mukalla at 40%, and Seyun at 60% inland. And that could be one particular concern of a place, particularly with those rainfall amounts. So let's look at all of those other models then. You can see the HWRF back on board as well with the storm reaching Category 1 status. That's still 2 days from now that we could still see another secondary peak of this storm. Wind shear is going to remain fairly low. What's really hampered the storm right now is its very slow movement, upwelling the waters, losing energy as a result. And again, you can see those model tracks there. GFS and HWRF pretty much have the same landfall location, CTCX even further west, pretty close to Mukalla. So these are the latest satellite images that we've seen throughout today. Obviously night falling over the area, the storm moving just a little bit quicker, and it is moving decidedly westward. So it does appear in those latest frames there that the storm may well miss Oman completely, but rainfall amounts could still be significant in the Salalah area, but we expect instead the worst of the effects to occur over the border in southern Yemen, and the chances for Socotra Island may also be rising as a result of this as well. We'll be watching this closely. It's still got another 2 days or so. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.